He has no way of getting around this champion, and Mundo is disgusting early on.
He's also a businessman. He'll be taking business calls while he puts you in the trash can. And we're going to see a 2v2 kicking off, and this is definitely in favor of Weibo. They're going to flash straight onto Wei. Wei took too much damage, and he will just go down early. That is not how the 2v2 wants to start out in the bot lane, but exactly what Weibo needed.
It means that Elk will have to push his wave and then move, and now Wei gets to take red buff. He potentially even gets to take the Raptors, and they're going to try to look for Zika here, but immediately Arha's on this side of the map. He could be here soon.
Oh, they just chunk him. Beautifully executed from IG's solo laners, and they're going to get plates for it. Huge too to keep away the siege, or at least to keep on the siege as they go further into the game. A little bit going back to JJ, but it's going to be fought for here. I don't know if we can clean it all up without getting some of it stolen away. He's going to get fully engaged on. He does still have the ultimate, though. You always have to watch it on Photic's point.
Syndra's losing mid waves right now, so like you mentioned, Rookie gets first say. Arha could look for something. Wei is so tanky, and he's stacking those Heartsteel procs.
JJ is just waiting to unleash the force here. The engage comes from Dway, and JJ just has to pull it immediately, but we've seen this Malphite again not pay off with the ultis, and it was the same symptoms from Demacia Cup, and now Weibo are falling to all of them. 4 members strong. On bot side is IG, and they take the lead.
IG will grab the first dragon. They'll cancel these recalls. Can they kill Rookie, though?
Oh, they might. Okay, not going to be able to. A little bit close on both ends, and some plates going over to IG, so they still went out on that.
Take Spellbook. But I think it's fine, especially if he can hit level 11 soon, but that's a big question. I don't know what Weibo are able to do against this champion.
Wave's just going to walk away. He's got a business call, but he's about to get off that call and hang it up and try to go back onto Weibo. Weibo try to collapse onto Rookie. They do end up getting a big pick there. Nobody around from IG besides these bot laners. And now they will end up getting Dway, but the double CC comes in. They get the Scatter of the Week back, and that won't be enough damage. Sapporo goes in, pops Dominus, goes for the flash play, goes for the CC chain, tries to get him. It's going to spin to win here, but can't get the damage down. One goes down, and big Scatter of the Week comes back. Elk steps back up. This is a lot of damage that Elk has to deal with. One more briefcase, not going to come through. Photic.
You're not going to have a lot of summoner spells. It's a bit worrisome for me. Let's see if IG are even going to be able to contest for this dragon now. I mean, they're the ones that are also missing a ton of sums.
Yeah, they are indeed. And I think that's really tough to handle when you just do have... You can just see the damage potential that they have. If they can stack their CC on a one target, all burst them down, they will die extremely quickly. You still... see another dragon going over at least. This will be to Weibo.
Anybody else in the game, he's already level 14 at 19.5 minutes.
That's insane. As it's going to be crazy what this Renekton can do as time goes on. We are looking at those item completions and second item.
Steal this red for Jie. Gonna burst this out. There's a smite. Okay, decent enough.
Oh, Killer Instinct on the Photic. Photic is just gone. And here comes the unstoppable force. Becomes stoppable because he doesn't hit anybody. But Elk is hitting everybody now. They do end up getting back off damage. A Rookie trying to look for Elk now, but leaving Wei by himself. He can't choose which side he wants to go on. We see the re-engage here potentially coming through. Wei is healing a decent amount. Rookie trying to get him angled here with some of the bouncing coming through. They do end up finding Elk, but they can't get him down with the Rune Prison. Here comes Dway. Going for the engage. Misses a decent chunk of him. Just gets blown up by Elk. Now Rookie overextended. Power Unleash going to be used. Wei's getting a little bit lower. He's trying to get some of this AoE down, but they can't do enough. And double kill comes in for Elk yet again.
But I think a worthwhile trade as Weibo continues to find wins.
Anybody that still complains, okay, Killer Instinct going to be used to save his life. Sapporo could not find purchase and will not go down, but Dway will pay for his own sins. As now the minion wave is not there. IG still threatening a siege here, threatening the resets of Weibo, and they should be able to get a tier 2.
How is Elk up 2,500 gold and no shutdown? What is this? Like, he doesn't die in that fight, and that's a Hail Mary play for IG. They force a lot out of him. He no longer has cleanse. They'll grab a mid-tier 1 and a tier 2 at the meanwhile. So IG are still kind of nickel and diming this Weibo team. This is, I mean, really well-played macro coming in from IG, especially early on into the season. seconds before the Dragon.
Yeah, the Dragon's going to be a big tick-off of what can happen in the next few minutes. Flash comes out from JJ. He can't run away. He just flashed for nothing. He has no exit. The slows from Photic, and JJ is down. Rookie finds his first kill. Now the TP coming in. Saboro trying to get a little bit of antsiness going to Weibo's side, and they might just pull back. They are pinging it already out. They might just burn this one.
23-minute Baron here, and this is 20 seconds before the Dragon. This is really risky. There's still a lot of ways that Weibo can enter back into this pit. I mean, still 3-item Kaisa in this moment, and Xiaohu with this Syndra.
JJ's had the smite fight, but he needs to find a way in. Now he's not there, and that's going to be all wave. He can get the smite, and there you go. Arha is down to Saboro, immediately flashing over here. Get the CC on a Zika. Getting low. Zika going down. Elk on the back line. Elk going killer, bro, as he's taking down Rookie too close, but can't get away. Triple kill already coming through for the new ADC of Weibo. He's looking for a fourth. He does end up getting a little bit more damage on the way. Wei tries to chase him down, but that'll be 4 kills to Elk, and welcome to Weibo, the standout star.
Elk has had so many fights that have gone just barely the way of his opponents in multiple series now that we've seen early on for this Weibo team. So able to turn it around with their superstar AD carry.
10-0 and 2, a redemption game for Elk from that game number 1. Even throwing up his little Poro emote he used to use with On all the time.
Saboro, I remember at the beginning of that fight, we're like, oh, Saboro goes in, he like tries to flash forward, he hits nobody. That's when you know the fight is over at that point. Turret does go over. Arha and the rest of Weibo are going to look to slow chase Jue on the bottom side of the map.
Oh, no. And Realm Warp came out from Mookie to get him to safety, and that will unfortunately be it for Jue.
All right. It's a good Baron power play coming in from them. Weibo back, by the way, and got Elk a 4th item. That's exactly what we want to see. IG, we need to refocus.
It will be gone. And they're actually going to find an engage on the back end, too. Did it goes into, look at the CC chaining. I told you, it was disgusting. And they show it off right then and there. That was a lot of tools down. They're going to look for a re-engage. Arha could not find the grand entrance. Will end up backing off with the rest of the team. IG going to hold around their tier 2 while Rookie takes his own tier 2.
All in all, though, I will say, we talk about the push and pull of minion waves, the fact that there are more turrets now on the bottom side that are taken. IG at least able to trade on the other side of the map. Getting in the bottom side near that dot brush on bot lane.
Oh, way.
Exhaust.
I mean, he's going to get so much thrown his way, and Elk is just shredding him. You cannot be that overextended against a Kaisa like that, and now TP's coming in way too late, and Saboro going to slice and dice his way away. Elk goes straight into him. Elk says, I'm the absolute killer of this croc, and he's going to chase him down with the help of Arha. Now they are losing bodies left and right. The saving grace could be a Realm Warp out, but Photic did not take it. Photic will die to the boomerang of Zika, and Zika coming to clean up house, but it's truly the Elk show this time around. He finds another kill. I don't know. Is it a new year, so we need to hammer in the lessons of not giving certain players Kaisa?
At this point, he can make a few mistakes, and it will not matter here. Saboro waiting for a flank. Maybe they find Xiaohu.
They do find Xiaohu. Is this the saving grace? They do take him down. Congratulations. They get 1. It's going to be immediately traded back, and IG need to commit. They need to do something here, but they've lost their front line. They're losing people again, and it's just not looking like a pretty show for IG. Now they're just going to take turns running down the remaining members' way. Should get hopped on. Is going to dodge out of the grand entrance with that flash. So he should be fine. Does have the ultimate cooking, so he will be healing up a decent amount, but that is just 2.
I mean, Weibo just get a freebie to end this one out.
Does Wei try to steal this one away from JJ. He's had the better smites on him in the 50-50s so far. Gotta be careful not to get caught out here, though, because, again, Elk will just absolutely melt you. They're just going to go straight onto him. All those plasma stacks starting to stack up, and he has no healing, no ultimate to try to get the healing back. The Baron goes over, and now he has just baited his entire team into Elk's mouth, as that'll be a couple kills going back over to Weibo again. 16-0, and Xiaohu will end up getting the kill after missing the flash scout of the week, but it doesn't matter. It's all for show. As 32 minutes in, Weibo are now pouncing towards the nexus of IG.
I like the idea that Xiaohu is showing Wei who just really hurt himself this side. Right, you know, making sure he's putting him in his place after a very disappointing game number 1. But this game was not about Xiaohu. This game was not about Zika, Jieje, or Arha. It was about Elk. Elk and Arha together. They won the 2v2 very early on, and then they just completely ran over this game against Kaisa.
They did indeed, and that game is slowly going to be over. And that means our first series of the LPL 2026 is going to be a full 3 games, as we have been promised, as needed to be delivered. And Weibo showed that they just needed a little bit of time to wake up from that game number 1. The Elk Kaisa comes to fruition, and Weibo even us up 1-1 after making sure to take down Wei 1.